as Pokemon fans, we get a lot of remasters and remakes. And we get a lot and we don't get a lot of what we want. Like for example, we get new Pokemon Snap, or we get Brilliant Diamond and Silent Pearl, or we get Heart Gold and Soul Silver, some of the best, apparently, remakes of all time. But what about the number one game that I think deserves a remaster and remake that has never been touched ever and just has been something that we as Pokemon fans need, okay? This is something that I want to go trending, go viral. We need this remaster. Arlo, shout out to you. Got 1,000 Year Door remade, got a Metro game. What about us? What about us? Pokemon Coliseum and XD. Oh, I spoiled it. Pokemon Coliseum XD need to be remade because those are like some of the peak Pokemon. You talk about Pokemon games needing graphics and with the nowadays having really bad graphics and being really buggy. Guess what? Coliseum XD, despite what you think about it, were phenomenal graphics, especially for its time, right? Gaming graphics. If GameFreak really wanted to, they could just port that over. I know it's a new developer and stuff, but the thing is, with Coliseum and XD, I think it's really easy to port over. If they can do Pokemon Snap, make the graphics amazing, I think they can do it for a mainline Pokemon game. And yes, Coliseum, both Coliseum and XD are mainline Pokemon games, believe it or not. Even though they're made by a different developer, they're still mainline. And I highly recommend you play them right now. Get a GameCube, get $100, and play it. Okay.
Well, Mr. Funny Man, is this how you get your sick kicks?
What? It's just an ordinary crabby. Oh my goodness! Squidward!
Hey, maybe not $100, but that's the joke. Because those games are expensive. Like, I think the pre-order bonus disc is $1,000. Wowie! But for real, in all seriousness, in the synopsis of this video, remaster Pokemon Coliseum and XD and Pokemon XD Yellow Darkness. Because one, they're super highly expensive and no one can reach it unless you're really rich, Mr. Well over here. Not to get confused with Mr. Wells, which is me. I really think that Coliseum and XD really need a remaster or a remake. I think that it's been a long time coming. Every other Pokemon game has been remastered. Please, or had a sequel, please just bring Coliseum XD, because those are separate games, I believe. Yes, the XD is basically a pure sequel to Coliseum, but the thing is, that was on the GameCube. I think it needs a new port. I think the Switch can handle it. I highly believe the Switch can handle it. Now, there could be some FPS issues, like with Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door and stuff, but I truly believe that Coliseum XD will run perfectly on Switch. And if not Switch, cook it up for Switch 2. Be ready for that. I know Legends CA, at least CA is coming, but in the meantime, while that is coming, at least have something ready for us. Like, I really want to remaster, and if we be loud enough, I'm sure Pokemon will listen. Like, we were loud enough about Diamond and Pearl, and we got it. No, bro, listen, I'm telling you right now, Coliseum and XD are my favorite games of all time, and I just want them remastered. From the double battle mechanics, to the graphics, to how awesome and dark and intense the story was. Literally, you had Wes at the opening of the game. The main character, I consider his name being Wes, he was a dope character. He was the former member of Team Snag'em. Former member. That's already dark, right? That's already. Whoa, mind blown. This is why, like, literally, like, and not only that, it took a direction that no other Pokemon game took. And at the time, it's all about, oh, you're a goody two shoes, and you know, I like goody two shoes. I'm a goody two shoes, but I still like the aspect that they changed it up and did something different with, especially Coliseum. The story was amazing, something different that no one else has done before, and the fact that Genius Sorority did their best with something, did the best with a franchise that they knew nothing about. Because legit, I think Genius Sorority did Dragon Quest, if I remember correctly, and or something like along those lines. And I don't think they're anymore. They don't exist anymore. I don't think, or went under or something. But they used to do Dragon Quest. Or I forgot what exactly they did. Editor Jakeson will show you what they did. But I think that if Pokemon really cared enough for his fan base, they'd bring him back just to see how it did. I think it would sell wonders. If Scarlet Violet can sell well in a buggy mess that it is, then I'm sure Coliseum will sell at least decently, or at least decent the size that it would. And I think it would bring old people back, new people would be interested. The idea of Shadow Pokemon is amazing. Pokemon Go, the Shadow Pokemon, but it's not the same. Shadow Lugia was a base design, by the way, that we're talking about XD, but let me just talk about the designs of the Shadow Pokemon were top notch, most of the Shadow Pokemon. And the fact that you can get Ho and Lugia in their games respective, Coliseum and XD respectively, were just phenomenal. I cannot and it was a lot harder to 100% the game than a normal Pokemon game. I'm just being honest about that. It was a lot harder than you would think. But the fact that you could transfer the Pokemon with the transfer your Pokemon battle, use your Pokemon battle, you could do that, have it like Pokemon Home. It would be awesome. But yeah, going back to the West storyline. So, he blows up the Team Snackum's building and rides on his motorcycle. That's some epic stuff. I would say bad, but I'm not going to. So that's some rad stuff. He rides on his motorcycle, and there's kidnapping in the game. Not that I'm saying that's a good thing, but I'm saying that it's a dark storyline for a Pokemon game. It actually shows that these evil teams. I guess my point is that it actually shows that these evil teams are actually truly evil, and they do heinous, horrendous crimes, horrendous stuff. And I think that's a cool thing for Pokemon to explore the darker side of things. Black and White was also really good, but I think these games just had a different flair for them. I think that's something that Pokemon needs to try. Legends ZA going to be amazing. Pokemon Legends Z to A, I think that's how you pronounce it. Going to be phenomenal. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to come back to Pokemon as a average Pokemon fan as I used to be. But I also think that we need, if they're ever to remake anything, remaster anything, please remaster Coliseum and XD, and both XD. And another thing about XD is you flip and get Shadow Lugia flying at the beginning of the opening. He takes the whole SSN or SS something. I forgot the name. Pokemon fan Bruce here, but SS whatever the boat, and dumps the captain and the other crew members off into the sea and takes the whole boat with him. With Team Cypher, and spoiler, but yeah, it's just crazy. And then like the, I don't know, it's just such amazing. Oh, and I wanted to say one thing about the story that is so cool is that Pokemon Coliseum did the storyline first of Scarlet and Violet, not totally of the father-son kind of thing, but they did it to where the good professor, the good person, turns evil. And Scarlet Sword and Shield as well. They did the good person that turns evil. That was Coliseum originally. That was the original thing. Coliseum did it first. Hashtag Pokemon Coliseum and actually did it first. They just did a lot of different things in the story. I think the gameplay is amazing. I think the fact that there was wild, I will say there was wild Pokemon, but it wasn't as prominent as it was, and it wasn't as annoying as it was, which I think was really good. I think the aspect of catching these Pokemon that you rarely get, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is the aspect of the catching is different because you got to catch the Shadow Pokemon. I think if you did remaster these games have a DLC extra or added extra for free, possibly, addition for these games would be phenomenal. I would fall in love, bro. Yo, imagine a free update. Oh, Cypher Returns, where like after XD, the Cypher, you know, Pokemon XD is a sequel. Cypher Returns, but it's the blue guy, Arados, I think is his name. I forget who, but I think his name not one of the Pokemon. But it was the blue-haired dude returns and tries to build up Cypher, all that stuff. Because at the end you see the red dude and the I found his name, Revel, right? I have to replay them, but the head leader master turned good at the end and turn themselves in and stuff like that, yada yada. The evil guy walks away from them, and the blue hair guy walks away from them, and never to be seen again. What if he comes back? That'd be cool. I don't know. There's a lot of story ideas I have. Be cool. But just to be able to play these games again, because these games are really hard to come by. They're really expensive. Unless, trust me, I know I'm in the retro community, and bring Coliseum actually back. It has so much gameplay wise, so much story wise, graphics, best Pokemon looking games in the franchise other than new Pokemon Snap. Bring them back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Everyone better, if you watch this video, type on Twitter, the Everything app, do whatever. Hashtag remaster Pokemon Coliseum. Do it right now, right here, right now. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. My name was BryceJW, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to destroy that like, comment, subscribe button. Thank you for watching. If you want to, I mean, you know, and let me know in the comments below what Pokemon game or game in general, but this is like what Nintendo game or franchise you would like to see in the comments below. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.